Feel the love, Christina?
I mean, yes. I live kind of in hell, but yeah, of course. The support is wonderful, and I'm really grateful.
Chapter 1: The Star Who Never Stopped Fighting. Christina Applegate has always been Hollywood's paradox, a performer who could make you laugh until your ribs hurt, even while quietly enduring pain no one could see. From her teenage breakout as Kelly Bundy on Married with Children to her heartfelt turn in Dead to Me, she's been a symbol of strength disguised as comedy. But what fans didn't realize was that behind every punchline, there was a battle raging inside her body. In August 2021, Applegate revealed to the world that she had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, MS, a chronic illness that attacks the nervous system and slowly takes away control of the body.
I was being brought to set in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk that far. I had to tell everybody because I needed help. I needed someone to help me stand, and I needed someone to help. I needed someone to help me to get there.
It wasn't a sudden blow. The symptoms had been creeping in for years. She noticed her balance fading, her legs trembling, her energy dwindling. Yet she kept showing up, filming Dead to Me's third season as if nothing had changed. Production had to be halted for several months after her diagnosis. When filming resumed, she used a cane, wore braces under her clothes, and leaned on crew members for support. The show's creators wanted to accommodate her, but Christina refused to be pitied. "I had an obligation," she said later, "to Jen, to the story, to myself. I wasn't going to let this thing take away what I love." Applegate's determination became part of the show's DNA. Dead to Me's final season wasn't just a story about grief and friendship anymore. It was a mirror of Christina's own resilience. Every trembling movement on scene, every sigh, every moment of exhaustion was real. Fans could feel it. It wasn't acting anymore. It was survival.
Why Dead to Me?
It was Liz Feldman. I really like her very much as a human being. And the fact that they wanted me to play, the tragic widow was something I normally get offered.
Chapter 2: Pain Behind the Smile. The truth is, Christina's battle didn't start with MS. She's been fighting for her body for decades. In 2008, she was diagnosed with breast cancer at just 36. She underwent a double mastectomy, followed by years of reconstructive surgery and emotional healing. In her own words, "I went through hell, but I came back with gratitude." Her mother, who had survived breast cancer herself, was her greatest source of strength. That early experience taught Christina to live transparently, even in the glare of fame. It's why she's never hidden her truth from the public. When she came forward about her MS, she didn't sugarcoat it. "It sucks," she told Vanity Fair bluntly. "I'm not going to pretend to be strong every day. I'm not."
Since I was diagnosed, I've been in the hospital upwards of 30 times. It sucks, and it's scary. I can't even begin to tell you.
And yet, in that honesty, fans saw something deeper than weakness. They saw courage. In a world obsessed with perfect celebrity comebacks, Applegate was rewriting the rules. This wasn't about appearing flawless on a red carpet or taking on another blockbuster role. It was about showing up as herself, bruised, human, and unapologetically real. She has spoken openly about the isolation MS brings. She describes feeling trapped in her body, relying on others for help, and mourning the loss of who she once was. At this year's Emmys, when she appeared on stage to a standing ovation, tears filled her eyes.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. You're totally shaming me with disability by standing up. It's fine. Okay.
Beneath the laughter, the entire room felt the weight of her story, the pride of watching someone who refused to quit. Chapter 3: Redefining the Comeback. Christina Applegate's comeback isn't about returning to form. It's about transforming the form itself. Hollywood has long glorified the comeback as a triumphant sprint back to the spotlight. But Christina's is a slow, deliberate walk. Literally. Her cane, once a symbol of fragility, has become a banner of defiance. She's showing the world that disability doesn't end a career. It redefines it. She's also turned her pain into purpose, teaming up with the Sopranos actress Jamie Lynn Sigler, who also has MS. Applegate launched a podcast titled Messy. It's raw, funny, emotional, and unfiltered. Everything you'd expect from her. Together, they talk about living with MS, about losing control, about finding humor in tragedy. "We're both in this dark club," she said, "so we might as well make it a little less lonely." Beyond the microphone, Christina is using her platform to raise awareness for MS and other chronic illnesses. She's donated to research, shared medical resources, and encouraged open conversations about invisible diseases. She refuses to let her condition be a footnote. "This is part of me," she said. "It's not my whole story, but it's a chapter that matters." When asked if she'd ever return to acting full-time, she's honest. "I don't know. The physical toll of MS makes long shoots almost impossible, but she hasn't stopped creating. Voice acting, producing, and writing have become her new frontiers. She's currently working on a memoir titled You with the Sad Eyes, due out in 2026, which promises to detail everything, from her childhood fame to her private battles. It's expected to be as brutally honest as her interviews, painful, funny, and unflinchingly real. Christina's comeback isn't measured in awards or roles anymore. It's measured in impact, in showing people that survival itself can be art. Chapter 4: The Woman Who Changed What Strength Means. For decades, Christina Applegate made people laugh. Now she's making them rethink what it means to be strong. Her story isn't about a glamorous redemption arc. It's about the quiet, unglamorous courage it takes to keep living when your body betrays you. When she stepped onto the red carpet for the final Dead to Me premiere, leaning on her cane and surrounded by her co-stars, it wasn't just an appearance, it was a statement. Her manicure bore the letters FUMS. It went viral overnight. Not because it was rebellious, but because it was honest. That's Christina in a nutshell. Fierce, vulnerable, and funny even in defiance. Her fans have rallied behind her like never before. Social media overflows with messages of love, gratitude, and inspiration. People living with chronic illnesses have written about how her openness gave them courage to speak about their own conditions. Others say she's changed how they see disability, not as weakness, but as endurance. Even her colleagues can't stop praising her bravery. Linda Cardellini called her the toughest person I've ever met. The creators of Dead to Me said that her performance during her MS battle elevated the show to something spiritual. "She was in pain, but she gave us magic," one producer said. "She made every scene count." In her quiet moments, Christina admits she still struggles with pain, fatigue, and depression. She's said openly, "I don't enjoy living right now." Yet, that admission only deepens her humanity. She's not trying to be a hero, she's just being honest, and somehow, that's what makes her one. Through her journey, Christina Applegate has done what few celebrities ever manage. She's turned personal suffering into collective strength. She's given her fans a new kind of inspiration, one rooted not in perfection, but in persistence, one that says it's okay to fall apart and still keep going. Her comeback, then, isn't really a comeback at all. It's an evolution. From Married with Children to Dead to Me, from cancer to MS, from Hollywood's bright lights to its darker corners, Christina has proven that resilience is not about bouncing back. It's about standing tall, even if you have to lean on something to do it. And in a world obsessed with pretending, Christina Applegate's honesty might just be the most powerful performance of her life. Here's to Christina, and whatever inspiring chapter comes next. Thanks for watching Celeb Central. Don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity drama and unforgettable comebacks.